Okay, this is actually going to be my Finish 7 by Spring finale, and I would have had this filmed and uploaded yesterday, but I actually lost one of the final lipsticks that I was trying to finish up. Anyway, if you have not seen my intro video for this challenge or any of my previous videos, what I did with the Finish 7 by Spring is I put a little twist on it. So I wanted to pick out all makeup for this project. I picked out 6 cosmetics, and then for the 7th item I wanted to pick a lipstick, but I didn't want to just pick one, so I decided to pick 7 lipsticks. And let me go through and show you what I have finished up for this challenge. Now, in total, I have more than 7, obviously. First off, in the past month, I finished off this little mini buxom lipstick. This one was in the shade Nudist. And so when I started, I was all the way up at that top line. After 1 month, I really didn't focus on this one very much, so I was only down to there. And then 2 months in, I got down to that mark, and I finished off this last little section. It was a really easy lipstick to use up. It was very skinny, and there really wasn't a lot of product in here. It was really sheer, too. This was great to layer with. So, one down. This one is so exciting for me because this is one of the categories that I am trying to bust my butt to use up this year, and it is a blush. This is the Clinique Blushing Blush Powder Blush in the shade Cupid. It was kind of a bright pink, but it was a little bit darker because I was afraid I would be using the same blush for 3 months straight and I would get really sick of it. What I decided to do is I put this blush towards the back of my cheeks, and then I put a lighter one towards the front, and then I would just switch up the lighter blush in the front, but I would always have this blush on my cheeks every single day for the past 3 months, and I finally used it up. There is really only 2 grams of product in here, but it is so finely milled and pressed so tight into this package that it took a very long time. Some days I did use this just on its own to get a little bit more use out of the product, but that was a tough one. I am very proud of myself for that one. Then I have this Too Faced lipstick. This is in the shade Marshmallow Bunny. And let me show you something here, because when I marked these, I didn't realize that they were an angled lipstick. So I have over 100 lipsticks, and I'm really trying to finish off like 25, 30 of them this year. So when I cannot apply this straight to my lips from the tube, that's when I call it quits. Of course, I could go down in and dig a little bit out of here, but I'm just not doing that. I have way too many lipsticks to get through. I have used probably half an inch of product since the last update, but I'm not going to dig down on the inside of these. I really don't like the scent on these Too Faced lipsticks. I don't know if you guys have any of these. Let me know if the scent bothers you too. I actually picked up Marshmallow Bunny because they were out of the lipstick that I wanted to buy, so I am very happy to say that this Too Faced lipstick is finally done. Another lipstick here. Again, this one has a slanted tip. This is the Clinique, what are these called? Butter Shine lipstick. This one's in number 38, which is Baby Baby. My husband actually got this one for me. So I really didn't focus on this one too much in the first month. So that's all the progress that I made in the first month. But in the second month, I made a little bit more, and now, let's see, if I hold it like that, you can see I made just a little bit more progress than I did last time. This is actually a really gorgeous shade, and I would totally consider purchasing this in the future. It's very sheer, but it does almost look like you have lip gloss on because it is such a shiny lipstick. I love it. Love this one. Sad to see it go, but I'm so happy to mark another one off the list. I have one more lipstick that I finished off in the past month. This is my MAC lipstick. It is a cream sheen, and it is in the shade Peach Blossom. At the last update, I had showed you guys, I think I showed you in the last update, but the lipstick actually is so soft that it broke off at the base, so it was kind of a mess applying this one, like when I was at the office or in the car or something. It was a pain, but I finally finished off this lipstick. It was a really beautiful kind of peachy pink shade. That is a little swatch of it right there. Really excited to get another MAC empty. I do have, I think right now I have enough empties to go trade them in for the Back to MAC program, and I can get 3 lipsticks, but I think I'm going to space that out throughout this year, and maybe next time I go to Vegas I can take them with me, and then I can get, you know, an eyeshadow or something instead of just more lipsticks. The final item, which I'm sure you guys are kind of curious to see how I did, was the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This one's in the old packaging, and I actually finished this off 3 days ago. It was cutting it close with this one. I seriously had to wear this as eyeshadow for 2 days last week just to make some more progress, but I used this stuff everywhere. I used it on the cheekbone, under the eyebrow, down the center of the face, at the inner corner of the eye, all over the eyes, and eyeshadow, a little bit on my collarbone if I wanted to. I multitasked this powder as much as I could. Really proud of myself on this one. So those are all the items that I finished up in the last month. Let me go on and give you a quick recap of everything else that I had finished up in this project. So at the first update, I had finished off these two. This lipstick here, this is the Maybelline Must Have Mauve lipstick. It's one of my absolute favorite purple lipsticks. It has been discontinued. Really sad about that, but I am so incredibly happy to have another lipstick moved out of my collection. Then I had the Fresh Sugar lip treatment, and I had quite a bit of product in here. I like the travel size ones of these products. I would never purchase another full size ever again because it almost felt like it was just sitting on top of my lips. It really didn't feel like it was sinking in and hydrating my lips. So anyway, this guy is used up. I may scoop what's on the inside of the tube out. I haven't decided yet. After 2 months, I had these products here. So I had the M from Michelle Phan lipstick in the shade Showstopper. It was a really bright blue tone pink shade. Love this color. I got this out of an Ipsy bag and it was amazing. I really did enjoy this, but I would never pay the full price for those lipsticks. I have this is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Ransom. It is just a little teeny baby guy now. I can't sharpen it anymore. It was kind of a mix between blue and purple, but it was very sheer, so I had to put down a really dark liquid liner, and then I could run this over the top and it would actually show up as purple. So there's that one. The MAC Lip Gloss in Angel. This is one of my absolute favorite lip glosses ever, and I do have a video where I show you how to take the stopper out of a lip gloss so you can get all of the product out, because if you don't take the stopper out, you have a whole bunch of products stuck down at the bottom as well as up at the top, from about, I would say, right there and up, and probably right there and down. You can't get to it, so you have to actually pop out the stopper right here, and then you can get every last little drop out. I put the stopper back in so I can back to MAC this, as I mentioned earlier. Then I had the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. This one's in the shade Pink Opal. I am head over heels in love with the Caviar Sticks from Laura Mercier, but this Pink Opal shade, it was kind of like a pinky, shimmery, opalescent kind of color. It had a very strange texture that wasn't the same with the rest of my Caviar Sticks, so while I do love the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks, I would never purchase another one of those in Pink Opal again. And the final item was this Revlon lipstick. It's in the number 820, which is Pink Cognito, and it was a very sheer, kind of natural lipstick. It looked more like a balm, like a very lightly tinted balm, than anything else. So that one is finished up as well. So overall, I finished off 13 items. I'm very happy with myself. I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do next. I will link all of my updates and my intro video down in the description box in case you were curious about that. I'll also throw in my video on how to take the lip gloss stopper out, as well as my current project pan that's going on right now. So anyway, that is it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.